Cheers. Morning, guys. Morning, morning, morning. How is everybody doing? I'm going to check to make sure you can hear me. All right. Just double checking, double checking. Always like to double check. All right, guys. How's everybody doing on this Monday? Yay. We're so excited to be back and back to our routine. I hope everybody's having a blessed, wonderful, lovely day. Let me move all of this around so I can see everybody. Hopefully everybody will be jumping on. Let me move that one over here. Something's up with my computer, of course, but hey. All right, so we do come to you live Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Central Time, and it's a way for us to talk Luminess. So we get to talk about airbrushing and about how to airbrush. Regardless of whichever one you have, we are here for you and you can ask questions. Good morning, Martin. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Jacques. Good morning, Jeannie. Good morning, Veronica. Everybody is up and at 'em this morning, jumping on. So excited to see everybody. So, all right. So now let's go ahead and cover what we always like to cover. And that is our kit, one of our kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. And then, of course, we have the Breeze. And that's our cordless chargeable one. But they all operate about the same way. They all give you a flawless application. And then it comes with makeup. Now, you might get it at different times, different, if there might be a free gift, but it's all going to come with makeup. So it comes with everything you see here. It has the 2 bottles of foundation, Love Blush, and blush. Hey, you don't have to use a lot. A little bit goes a long way. Only probably 2, probably about 2 drops is that all you'll need. And then Love, that is something that you might use every day or, sometimes maybe once in a while. You can mix it in with your blush or even with your foundation. Now, when you get started to airbrush, you're going to keep it 4 finger widths away. Always keep your stylus moving. So this isn't moving. That's staying in one spot. So you're going to just keep on going around and around, and then keeping it 4 fingers and lightly pull back the trigger. Now, I'm going to do that. I actually have some of our tanning tonic in there, and I've been looking a little white and pasty, so I want to get some sun, and so I have already put it in here, and now I'm just going to go around and around, making sure to cover every inch of my face. You can go down my neck. Jeannie on YouTube is asking metallic bronzer. That's a tricky question, because as a golden rule, anything you're going to use for contouring needs to be matte. However, I have used it, but kind of used it as a highlighter contoury kind of thing, and where I keep it higher. But it does work because of the color. It's just the shimmer that could draw, attention. Shimmer is going to act, it's going to grab your attention. It acts like airport runway lights. And so you definitely, maybe don't want to use a lot of shimmer, but because the metallic color is still that bronzy look, I feel you can kind of get away with it. Hey, Valerie, good to see you, girl. It has been a long time. Good morning, Debbie. How are you? I know last week was kind of crazy, guys. All right. So I'm just using the rest of this. And I like how it goes on because of the fact it goes on so light. Again, I'm airbrushing the correct way. So I'm still not pulling back all the way, probably a little bit more than I would with the foundation. Okay. And just getting it on, but it doesn't feel, it kind of feels a little tacky, but it's not going to feel wet. So it's still not going to be dripping down my face or running down my face. So just know that going in. Thank you, Martin. All right, so now let's go into, because I really wanted to get that tanning tonic on. You know, even in summer, I don't lay out. I like to lay out, but I've gotten smart in my old age. And so I do use a lot of the tanning tonic or the tanning solution that we have. And then I can like tan my extremities and my legs, so my legs don't look so white, and arms and stuff, like where people, you know, what people are going to see. And then especially like right here, I can still get some color. If you use the tanning tonic like every single day, it will be too much. So you might want to do it like 2 days in a row and then skip a couple of days or a day or so and then do it again. Now, your face is obviously, because we wash our face every night, it's going to exfoliate faster possibly than the rest of our body. Now, I use one of those scrunchies to bathe, and so that's always going to exfoliate the body as well. So just kind of watch that. But the tanning tonic through the breeze or through your airbrush is a great way to just get some color back on your skin. All right, so now let's go in. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of a lighter color and do my lids, because I'm going to do my eyes first. And so this is the 2. And I'm just going to go, whoop, just a little bit right on the lid. And there we go. And then let me grab my powder. Let's do this one. And where's my powder brush? I have so much powder. Luminess, good morning. All right. So there we go. Now I'm going to do my eyes first. You can see I just did that powder everywhere. So I'm going to do my eyes first, and I'm going to use the Nude and Naughty. Good morning, Tammy. How are you? And now I'm going to go in with my blending brush. Now, because good morning, Elizabeth. Now, because I did something on my lid, I can kind of use that as my base because I've already put my foundation on there. And so now I could go straight to my crease color. And so let's go in with a lighter brown, because I'm going to show you how, again, baby steps can bring it up, bring it up. So this is pretty light brown, going back and forth, blending. And I'm blending it all the way over. Now, guys, when you are doing your eyes, guess what? You're contouring. What? You're contouring. So I'm going in, and I'm going back. Could I use the metallic bronzer all over lightly like I did? Jeannie, I think it'll be too much. You can try it for sure, but I would possibly put some of the maybe a foundation in there or something, because that's going to be too dark for your skin tone. So yeah, probably too dark for you. But you could put a foundation on over it. I mean, a foundation, mix it in with it. Marilyn asks, what is contouring? I love it. So what foundation does, foundation evens you out. Okay. What I mean by that is it gets rid of redness, imperfections. It makes you flat, where you're the same color all the way through. Okay. Then contouring is going to give your face shape. It's adding that shape back in, or hiding what we need to hide. It's working with the highs and the lows of the colors, so you can create some more shape to your face. Valerie said, I need to order a new stylist, but saw the new system. That's a tricky question, Valerie. You might have better luck with the Breeze. I just love the Breeze because you're not, there's no cords, it's chargeable. I feel like it is a little more user friendly. And so I would try it out for sure. All right, so what I was talking about contouring the eyes, what I'm doing is I'm adding some shape in here. So I should have done one eye so you can see it. Love, you can, Jeannie. You could do that all over. But see how this is light and this is light? So it's creating some depth into my eye. So now I'm going to go in with a darker brown, and I'll only do one eye on this so you can see the difference. And I'm going to add just a little V right here. Oh, yay, Cindy. Okay, now see how that just gives it a little more interest where this one doesn't have it. This one does. And so it just makes it pop. That's when we say, if you ever heard a makeup artist go, I'm going to make your eyes pop. That's what they're creating, a little more interest, a little more more movement, more where things pop. Good morning, Pam. So see that difference? This is fine, but this is just going to take it up a little bit. And I'm going to go in and do this side. And then I do like to go in to make sure that it's all nice and blended. No harsh edges, everything's blended. I'm just moving my brush back and forth. I don't even pick it up. I'm just moving that back and forth. That's funny. I know. And probably Martin went to Ultra and they were trying to sell her on some foundation. And they said it was better than Airbrush. Not likely. Actually, I just had one. Yes, we do. That's a great point, Cindy. We do have these silicone sleeves that you can buy and fit over your stylus. So they go just like that. And that does help you grip the stylus a little bit better. So definitely that's something to check out as well. All right, I'm going to go in with a flat brush. I kind of want to have some fun. Let's do this blue that's in the Nude and Naughty. And I'm going to line the bottoms with that. I'm using that kind of a bluish gray on the bottom. Right there. Just to change things up. We did a reverse, the reverse eyeliner the other day, which was very, natural on the top, and then some jazzy underneath. Kind of did the same thing, just with the blue. Let's see. Next question, dark spots. Use the X out, and then 4-in-1 foundation, but took a quiz in the foundation, suggest the rose. So the rose 4-in-1, we have silk 4-in-1 and we have rose 4-in-1. So I usually stick between those two because there's 18 shades and they're more neutral in color. And so whatever shade you are in rose, you'll be the same shade in silk, vice versa. Rose foundation is going to give you medium to full coverage, whereas Silk is going to give you the sheer to medium coverage. So if you're wanting more coverage, then definitely try that out. But another thing you could do, Valerie, is use the peach color corrector. I find with dark spots, under eye circles, it's really good. And it's easy to use because it's peach. It is more flesh color. And then you're able to use that before the foundation. So you wouldn't use X out anymore, but you would use, I'm going to have to use this one again. You know, I always tell you guys, like, we want to, I just made a mess. We want to simplify it. So you wouldn't use X out. So you could still keep, bottom line, you still could keep the Silk 4-in-1, but change to the peach color corrector beforehand to start the pre-coverage on the spots. Okay. And Jeannie, you heard me answer your question on love, correct? All right, let me clean this up real quick. Okay, that worked. I'm mixing these two together. I mixed the 2 and the 1 together. Whoop. Why does this always happen? I didn't even move. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to start. Yay, show some love. So look how I'm just making passes. I can blend it down my neck. It's not getting on my eyeshadow. It's not getting into my hair. I'm just going to keep making passes until I get that coverage. Now, you know, we were talking about the difference between rose and silk. Just because I say something is full coverage, that doesn't mean you're going to get that, you know, that fake makeup look. That just means there's higher pigment in it. And so you might not even have to do as many passes. If you're airbrushing the correct way, it doesn't matter how many, I mean, if you're airbrushing the correct way, it doesn't matter how many passes you make because you're going to get that natural coverage. Go under my eyes a little. And I think that's good. And there we go. So now I'm going in with my cut 1. And I'm going, this is our cut 1. And this is the contour and highlight. So remember that contouring is, again, giving your face some shape. Facebook is such a, oh no. Oh no, is it? Valerie, you can always jump on YouTube, babe. So I'm actually brushing through all of these because I do, when I contour, I do like a wide range of contouring colors, not just one. And when I was telling you guys how to contour, I normally say start at the middle of the ear and work towards the corner of the mouth. I have to say that since we've been wearing masks and what's trending lately and what I've been doing is I've kind of been raising everything up. So my contouring is actually more to the top of the ear. And I kind of do it a little wider. But like here's the middle of my ear. So that's where it would go right there. Does that make sense? But I feel like it's a little bit higher just because we want things to go up and not bring it down. And I always do my temple and definitely here. Definitely there. And then I'll add a little bit of Charming blush. which is the pinky pink. And again, still a little higher on the apples of the cheek. To bring some brightness. Now, a lot of times I don't use blush. You can, you don't have to. If I don't use blush, then I'll definitely contour, but then I'll bring in some shimmer and kind of blend those together. So again, take baby steps. If you're like, oh, I've never done that before, Heather. I haven't even tried that. Try it before you take your makeup off. When you can do stuff like that, which helps in figuring out what you like. And so that is super importante. Now I'm taking my Dusty Rose. It's the Cut 1 palette. Right here. Cut 1. And I do like our matte bronzer. If you want to stick with airbrushing, try the matte bronzer. It's really, really good. Just a couple of drops, but you can do the matte bronzer first for contouring and then airbrush over that so everything's blended. All right, taking my Dusty Rose. And the good thing about, hold on. Guys, if you don't have the Cut 1 or the Cut 2 palette, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to show you some secrets about it. I am digging those eyes. Ooh. All right, so I just put my Dusty Rose on, and on top of that, I'm going to put Loyal. Loyal is a staple you must have along with Ballet Pink Vinyl Slick Liquid Lipstick, along with Tame Lip Stain, along with the Cut 1 palette or the Cut 2 palette. Okay, let me show you here. So here's our, you can tell I use that a lot. So I brushed through all of the contour colors. These two are matte. This one is a shimmer. So if you're traveling and you're limited on what you can bring, guys, you can use this for eyeshadow. You can do a crease in here. You can do a shimmer in here. If you want a shimmer on the you can use that. I wanted a little bit of shimmer on my brow bone. Very subtle, but all of them have the Cut 1 and Cut 2 have the shimmer, 2 matte, 2 powder mattes, and then the contour color. So definitely check those out if you haven't. I think I put the link for those in the description. So definitely check those out. Hello, Amber. Good morning. All right, guys, I'm going to finish up with some mascara, and then I am ready for the day. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Where's my mascara? And I'm going to curl my lashes. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye for now.